let's talk about sound money. No, we're not talking about the sound of money. He's wearing a Pink Floyd t-shirt. That might work if we played a little Pink Floyd money, but it's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about the sound of money. We're talking about sound money, or good money, proper theory of money. So let's talk about the history of money. This is sort of a philosophical history rather than necessarily a chronological history, but essentially back in time you've got a guy with a cow. So he's a dairy farmer, let's just say. He's got milk, he's got other dairy products, but he wants some new shoes. So what does he do before money? He walks his cow down, or he carries some barrels of milk or whatever it is, some cheese, and he goes to the shoemaker and he says, I need some new shoes. And he said, would you like some milk? And if that shoemaker has all the milk he can handle, I say, I'm sorry, I don't want any milk today. So the dairy farmer has to go maybe to the butcher and say, well, I've got some milk and you've got some meat. Well, I think maybe that shoemaker might want some meat. So if you give me some meat for my milk, well, then I can take that over here, and so on and so forth. And this is obviously a very cumbersome system. So someone says, why don't we have some coins? Why don't we have some precious metal to symbolize what we've got back home, what we've got back at the shop? That way you're not carrying around shoes and buckets of your milk and such things. You're now carrying around coins and precious metals to symbolize what you've got. So we're carrying around coins and we've got precious metals, etc. And someone says, well, this is still pretty cumbersome. Why don't we try some paper? Of course, we all got scared because paper, this is not worth much. Gold, we know this is worth something. Silver and copper, etc., this is worth something. Paper is nothing. So they got scared. I'm not really sure if we should have some paper money, but they said, don't worry, it'll be backed up in gold. So whatever you've got in paper symbolizes what you've got in gold. Okay, let's try it. So paper money is reluctantly substituted for coins, precious metals. Paper money at this point is redeemable in gold, silver, copper, etc. So productivity, as we know, is adding to the economy. Productivity causes wealth. Wealth is symbolized by money. Money called currency, of course. So money is based in productivity. Unsound money. When a country starts printing money without it being backed in gold, it is worth less. Not worthless completely, but worth less than it would be if it were actually still backed in productivity. So it is not based on true wealth.